Welcome to Ask the Skinny Guy Savior with Vince Del Monte. So here we go. 5 more questions, 60 seconds to answer each one. And if you want to get a question answered in an upcoming episode, all you need to do is go to vincedelmontefanpage.com, like the page, and we'll get to your questions when you post them. So first question goes to Omar. He wants to know, which degree do you hold, Vince? I hold a degree from the University of Western Ontario in kinesiology, which is another word for exercise physiology. 4-year honors degree, which basically covered everything from human anatomy to biomechanics to exercise physiology to nutrition to even sports psychology, and then we got to take electives as well through that 4 years. So amazing program. Whether you're from outside of Canada or in Canada, University of Western Ontario, they've got a really great program. Next question comes from Mike Bryan. Does carb cycling work when the only fat you really have to get rid of is the lower belly fat? I find carb cycling from personal experience to be better to knock off the first, say, 10-15 pounds as opposed to losing the last 10-15 pounds. I say this from personal experience because I find that it's harder to manage the calories on those last few pounds. I find it better just to set your calories right across the board, set your macros, set your proteins, fats, carbs, and set amounts so that you can just taper them down gradually. So you might drop you might drop 1 cup of rice down to half a cup of rice right across the board. It's less to think about, in my opinion. It's just a little more time consuming. It's more meticulous to do this on the last 10-15 pounds, in my opinion. Your body will respond better to just keeping everything fixed and just really cranking up the energy expenditure and training hard to burn off those last few pounds. Okay, so next question comes from Ryan Pearson. What are some ways I can increase muscle recovery, and ideally how many days should you be sore for after a workout? How many days should you be sore for after a workout? I would say no more than 3 to 4 days. If you're sore longer than 3 to 4 days, it's simply a sign that you overdid it in that particular workout. It's nothing to panic about. It's just a sign that, well, you maybe did more than you needed to in that workout. What can you do to accelerate recovery? Most importantly, probably branched chain amino acids, specifically the amino acid leucine is going to help increase protein synthesis. Even glutamine helps with recovery. And cold showers, it's something that I've been utilizing for years. Cold showers after your workout will help reduce inflammation and, in my opinion, really speed up recovery. Okay, so the next question comes from Patrick. Where can I find a good basic diet to put on some muscle mass? So I can offer you a few options. You can buy one of my programs. No Nonsense Muscle Building is the best bet, which includes done-for-you meal plans, 84-day healthy mass meal plans. And the meals vary from day to day, so you'll be told exactly what to eat. And I also have a calculator that will tell you how many calories to start off with based on how much you are today. If you just want to get something free off my website, then you can go to my blog, vincedelmontefitness.com. There's tons of free muscle building diets there. Also, other articles that have great food resources for you as well. So check out those resources. Next question is from David. He wants to know, does whey protein spike my insulin? Should I avoid it at bedtime? What would you recommend? Does it spike your insulin? Yes. Should I avoid it at bedtime? Not necessarily. What would I recommend? I would recommend proteins and fats, like a salmon and avocado, steak, and some nuts. Things that are going to be digested slower, that are going to give you sustainable energy while you sleep, and that will control your hormones better. So I would recommend whole food before you go to bed as a better option. Last question of the day goes to Sean. Sean wants to know, my second workout of the day is after work, so my meal isn't until around 8 p.m. because I'm hitting the sack around 11 and won't be doing any more exercise for the rest of the night. Should I stay away from complex carbs in my meal because I'm trying to get cut, or is this going to take away from building muscle? No, you should keep the carbs in. You should keep the carbs in about 2 to 4 hours before you train. Have amino acids during your workout with water. 1 hour after your workout. So this will probably be around, you're training at 8, so you finish at 9. So around 9:30, 10 o'clock, you're gonna have your last meal of the day, and it should be proteins and carbs. You need carbs to replenish from that workout. You gotta put them in somewhere during the day, so that's the best time to put them in. That's the only other time you can put them in. So I'd have them 2 to 4 hours before your workout, and then about an hour after your workout, and then you can hit the sack for 11, and you're in good shape. And don't worry about that stalling your fat loss. You need those carbs to lose fat, and you're in good shape. So that'll also help you protect the muscle that you do have on your body, so you stay lean and hard as you keep getting cutter and cutter. Thank you for all those great questions. I look forward to doing it with you again. If you'd like your questions answered in the future, go to vincedelmontefanpage.com, like the page, post a question before when I ask for them, and we'll get to it. And I look forward to helping you. If you need help in the meantime, go to vincedelmontefitness.com, join my free newsletter. That's where you can get up-to-date information on all my latest articles, blogs, programs, all the good stuff to take your physique all the way. Take care, guys.